Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in New York City?
I think this is going to be Alonzo's favorite. Yeah, I think last chapter will probably be was his favorite, but this was going to edge him. Chapter. We are on POV of Anastasia. Get your books out to page 76. Just lay on. Uno memento. Alright. Chapter 9, Anastasia, page 76. Let's get started. There is a real chance I could spontaneously burst into flames at any moment. Nate's voice is barely above a whisper, and he suggests testing his theory, but every syllable, a syllable? Watch it be the word that I think it is. Why is it in Japanese? Syllable. I feel every syllable over my skin as goosebumps spread down my neck and across my chest. I've been betrayed by my own body from the second he put hands on both sides of my head and leaned in. He barely touched me, and yet I'm ready to melt into a puddle at his feet. I don't know whether it's the proximity or sheer adrenaline or the tequila, but every rational thought disappears, and I crush my mouth. Crush my mouth into his. Sex scene. Can we get a sex scene warning? Road dickin' hour. Better dig some. Get down on some gangster shit. He wastes no time sinking his hands into my hair and into my hair at the nape of my neck. Gripping tightly, his free hand slips around my body and palms my ass, making me moan into his mouth. Nate is everywhere at once. All I can do is hold on to him and take. I hate this already. And when his mouth travels down my neck, sucking and nippling, I'm practically panting. I don't think this would happen when I followed him up here. I swear, he just looks so good in that tux, and watching him nervously check the party is going well all night has been sort of endearing, and he's hot as fuck. Have I said that before? All dark hair, dark eyes, and muscles upon muscles upon muscles. This is not a Christian-friendly chapter. He sinks to his knees in front of me, tugging at his bow tie and undoing the top button of his shirt. With messy hair from where I've held on to it and flushed cheeks, he looks up at me. His hands run from my ankle to my knee, and then back down again, and yep, still close to melting territory. You sure? Do you have a pen and paper to draw me Do you have a pen and paper for me to draw you a map? Sorry, guys. I'm making jokes. Why am I making jokes? Why do I find how unimpressed with me he looks right now? So funny and hot. I don't joke about contests, Anastasia. he says softly, leaning forward to kiss the inside of my knee. I'm sure. And here, I don't know why. I'm sure. I'm sure I shouldn't be sure. I shouldn't like how he looks holding my leg over his shoulder. I'm definitely sure I shouldn't be enjoying his tongue running up inside of my thigh. He pulls the material of the dress to the side when I put this dress when I put on this dress earlier, this is not how I saw the evening turning out. I hear a groan of approval when his mouth gets closer to the apex of my thighs. And he realizes I'm not wearing any undergarments. The anticipation is killing me. I know he's doing it on purpose, getting closer and closer, but I'm not doing anything meaningful. I'm about to open my mouth to tell him to hurry up when his tongue runs between my circling a loud, desperate moans echoes around the room. I don't even realize the noise came from me until I feel his shoulders move because the jackass's laughs. Fingers trickling to the back of my thighs until they can't go any further. His huge hands sink into my ass, squeezing at the same time. He sucks my clit into his mouth in a way that makes me feel like I'm floating. I'm a wreck. I'm withering, moaning, shaking wreck shit. I don't even need to be looking at his face to realize how arrogant he is right now, and that I should. It's buried pretty deep between my thighs. Hopefully this is not a long chapter of banging. How did you fall? Get your shit together. Sinking my hands into his hair for something to hold on to, a satisfied groan rumbles in his throat, and the butterflies in my stomach freaking multiply. I want to say something smart, sass him in some way, not to give him satisfaction, but of knowing he's turning me on into a whimpering mess in a matter of minutes. One of his hands moved from my ass cheeks, because that was the only funny one yet. And when I look down, his brown eyebrows are starting to look back at me. They stay burning. They stay burning into me, watching me closely as two of his fingers slide into me, finding my G spot in 2.5 seconds. It's game over. His pace increasingly as he's pumped his fingers in and out of me, perfectly coordinating with his tongue. This is getting hilarious. And if he wasn't holding my entire body with his mouth, I have toppled over by now. My feeling keeps building. Hands tug harder at his hair as I cry out. Stiletto's heel digging into the hard muscles of his back as I desperately try to move my hips to right his fingers. For the joke, I would do the name. I'll say how she wants me, but Nathan. I whimper. I wound so possibly tight. Can't breathe. Nathan, I'm going to cut. I don't even get the words out as every part of me spasms as I scream, everything tingling and throbbing as I can tighten around his body, buckling and thrashing, pleasure and heat floating my entire body. Removing his fingers from and mouth, he leans back so I can look. He look up at me properly, wearing the smuggest expression I've ever seen as he sucks his fingers into his mouth. Not once breaking eye contact. Oh fuck. It's been days since the party, and every day I learn something new about myself. A disaster will do that to a person. The first thing I learned was I'm good at running in heels. I found out that when I sprinted from Nate's room, I learned I'm not good at keeping a low profile when I actually am trying to avoid someone. I've learned I'd be a terrible criminal. I end up getting caught and I'm too jumpy and paranoid, which is why my instinct is to immediately panic when I wake up to the sound of heavy banging on my bathroom door. Ryan's arms tighten around my wrists, head burrowing deeper into my neck, his deep groan of annoyance vibrating against my skin. Make it stop. There is the only person in the house who is confident enough to slam their fist against somewhere else's door. Slam someone else's door this early in the morning. Sorry about that. My father walked in. Last thing I want him to hear me is talking about how this girl was getting fucked. You know. What do you want, Lola? Are you two fucking, or can I come in? Ryan and I didn't even hook up last night. We watched a movie and fell asleep. We agreed the benefits aspect of our friendship was over now, and he's looking to ask Olivia to be exclusive with him. I don't feel sad about it because I always knew it would come to an end. I'm happy I managed to gain a best friend out of what was been an amazing situation. Ryan untangles our bodies and rolls onto his back with a huff. If we were fucking, you just killed the mood. Okay, I'm coming in. Put your dick away, Rothel. Carrying 2 boxes on her hip, Lola bursts through. I'm itching my balls right now. Said that on video, and I'm leaving that in. Alonzo would appreciate it. Where was I? Bursts through the door and throws herself onto the bed. She shields her eyes dramatically when she gets a look at Ryan's exposed chest. And he looks at me in disbelief, tugging at the divert up to cover. Duvet. Am I fucking stupid?
Duvet.
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 Duvet. Who the fuck says duvet? The duvet to cover up himself. Hooking up or not, I'd rather picture Ryan's body as my bedroom wallpaper. So if I could, Lola is ridiculous. Has my favorite non-couple this morning. She asked, cheerfully throwing one of the boxes at me. We have presents. Ryan yawns, assuring he keeps his body. I just almost drooled. My brain is dying as he stretches. Bear if you woke me up with breakfast instead of a headache. Lola making breakfast is Ryan's favorite thing about staying over. Charming, isn't it? Low tuts. Nobody likes a drama queen, Wathel. Who are the presents for? I asked, examining my... Got a phone call me back. I'm trying to get past this, guys. I know, I'm so sorry. I examined my surname on the box in big letters. Nate. She taps away at her phone. The signature video call sounds start. We have to open them on video call. Video call? Well, wait. Good morning, Robbie says. You're beautiful in the morning. She got an audience. I grumbled before the phone sex starts. So I have, he responds. Lola turns around so her back is to me and Ryan. She holds her phone up and managed to get the letters, got the letters, 3 of us in the shot. Robbie does the same thing. He has Nate and JJ on there, on either side of them, eating what looks like cereal. JJ looks up from his bowl in the camera and chokes. Nathan looks up too. His expression is blank. Robert ignores him and talks louder over the noise. Open the presents now. Here, Rothel, Lola says, churning back around and leaning to hand Ryan the phone. Make yourself useful and be the cameraman. Finally, after what feels like an hour since Lola crashed her way in, I rip the box open and I feel weird opening. It was supposed to be a gift from Nathan while sitting in the bed with Ryan. I have no reason to feel weird, but I do. Oh wait, I might be because I've been avoiding Nate since he gave me the best head of my life 5 days ago. And the first time he sees me afterwards is in bed with someone else. Maybe that's it. Dipping my hands into the box, I pull out his content, a Titans hockey jersey. Lo squeals excitedly, holding her matching one. Mitchell is printed on the back. When I flip over mine, Alan is staring back at me with letters. Thanks, Nate. Back with white letters. Thanks, Nate. I was told. Why is it so? I told this all to take you to listen to me. Welcome to the team. The poor rookie on duty. The poor rookie on door duty at Robbie's party obviously reported Lola's message. Put them on. Ryan says from behind the camera, I can't believe I'm in bed with 2 hockey stars. I feel so lucky. I could have made 3 if you given me a heads up, JJ says with a snort. Fuck is outside. Shut up, dipshit. That's my girl you're talking about. Lola winks right before pulling her jersey over her head. We both read enough romance novels to watch bad romance movies to know that that people just keep walking around this house and screaming. I'm gonna try to finish this book later. Jesus, I'm back. I'm now laying in my bed because I have to finish this book. Fuck. Let me find where I was reading that. Yeah, I read that. Okay, I read that. Oh my god, I got an itchy fucking nose. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna start here. We both have read enough romance novels and watched enough bad romance movies to know we love, and she's my type of man. I love it. I don't know who was that. We gotta go to practice. I'll speak to you guys later, yeah? Sure, bye. Bye, guys. Ryan and I added. Just before Ryan disconnects the call, we hear Henry. Is that is that Anastasia? I thought she was avoiding you, Nathan. I managed to not react when Henry to I managed to not react to Henry's words. Oh, you're fucking grinning too much on my stutter. Henry's words, other than one long, loud, internal scream, but it doesn't stop two pairs of eyes burning into me. It was funny when Lila and Ryan both started intensely staring at me, but now minutes later it's a little sinister. What aren't you telling me? Lila says in her most serious voice. What happened in Vegas stays in Vegas. Pan up to the black guy. I suppose to be a real thing. I know technically it was a Vegas party. I know technically it was a Vegas party in Maple Hills. But the rule should apply. I should be allowed to be a little irresponsible and a little slutty. And not have to share with my friends. Unfortunately for me, the secret keepers of Vegas haven't met Lola. Tell her I'm calling back to ask. And sinking to my bed, putting a duvet. Apparently that's what bed sheets are called. A duvet over my head so I don't have to look at anyone. Every time for every birthday support. He went down on me at Henry's birthday party, and I ran off. That's legit what it says. Look, can we get to the...
Wait, hold on.
Swear to God. Henry went down on me at Robbie's birthday party, so I ran off. I can read that perfectly. Ha! They both say in unison. Okay, last 2 pages. Let's get hyped. Stop your excitement. I see you, Mel. Knock it off. Fuck you, Tyler. I told you to simmer down. I huff and cling on as Ryan tries to tug my blanket back down. He's stronger than me, so I eventually give up. He went down on me at Robbie's birthday party, blah, blah, blah. I ignore their gasps, Lola's genuine and Ryan's pretend one, to play along with her dramatics. It was an accident, a moment of weakness, and I haven't been avoiding him. I said simmer down. You're not going to blah, blah, blah me. It's been almost a week, she screeches, arms flinging around dramatically. She turns her attention to Ryan. Did you know about this? No, I was on a date with Liv on... Oh. Attention back to me. On Saturday, so I couldn't make it to the party, he says, completely missing the way her face twists when she mentions Olivia. I'm interested to how people accidentally have oral sex, though, Stas. Share with the group. You're a dick, I groan. Fuck. I need to hire a new camera person.
A new Kylie.
Don't say that. Hitting him in the chest with my pillow. I was using his bathroom and he was trying to get me to admit I wanted to be friends, and I asked if he can get on his knees and beg. Oh, he asked if he can get on knees and beg. Classic, Lola says, rolling her eyes. I said I was only pretending to hate him. Yeah, this sounds like the smart. It sounds like the start of any good hookup. She says sarcastically, scrunching her nose with scrunching her nose up with annoyance. Get to the good part. Well, when he asked if he needed to get on my knees, I was honest. I said the only time I want to see a man on his knees is when his head is between my legs. Lola can't breathe. She's laughing so hard, and Ryan is nearly as bad. I surprised Aaron. A surprise Aaron has showed up that because that would have been perfect. You guys are annoying, I mutter, hitting them both again with my pillow. Anyway, he took it as an invitation. She said, took his invitation, said it asked me nicely, and was all I don't joke about. Bitch, get out of the way. Anyway, he took it as an invitation, said ask me nicely. Can you get a zoom in on that? Said ask me nicely. Does it sound off to you? Said ask me nicely. Said ask me nicely, and was all I don't joke about contest Anastasia, super sexy and broadening, and yeah, practically ruined my vocal cords screaming. Why don't you scream when I make you, you know, took it as an invitation? Ryan repeats back, jaw slack. Stas, you practically told him you want to ride his face. Why are you touching me like that? You want to ride my face? You're nodding yes behind the camera. You're nodding yes. You're nasty. I have kids that watch this YouTube channel. Oh, fuck you. I don't. I definitely did not. I was simply making a point that I don't see anything good in a man begging on his feet, begging at my feet. I'm not sure how it became so misconstrued. Misconstrued in conversation. I got a burp. That Rice Krispie. It's kicking my ass. If anything, I blame Ryan for the situation. I blame Ryan for the situation. If he had been there when Lo disappeared off with Robbie, I had someone to make sure I didn't do reckless things with reckless hockey players. Anastasia. He takes my face between his hands and turns his head, so I'm only looking at him, not Lola, who's wiping away tears. Wow, that was rough. If a woman is telling me the only time she wants me on my knees is when my face is between her legs, respectfully, I'm making a move. I'd have kissed you too. That was hard to read. Well, technically, I mumbled, shaking my face free. If you want to get into the specifics, I kissed him. You little slut, Lola says in delight. I can't believe you weren't going to tell us. Her eyes flicked to Ryan, nose scrunching again. Me, you two are weird. I don't know what you share, but I can't believe you weren't going to tell me. That was hard to read. It's not happening again, lols, so calm down. Ryan groans beside me and drag his hand down his face. Stas, you know I love you, but you got to stop being so fucking stubborn. Hawkins is a good guy. Fuck him. Don't fuck him. But Since when do you avoid people you hook up with? You should definitely fuck him, Lil says. Far more enthusiastically than I like. I agree. You probably should at least once, Stas, for science. The performing arts major and English literature major, the two least STEM people I know, both look at me, synchronized nodding and talking for science. That is the end of chapter 9, guys. Tomorrow, oh my goodness, when this comes out, next day's gonna be chapter 10. We're gonna be tap bitch back up. Okay, good. We're gonna be 10. I said back it up. We're gonna be 10 chapters in, guys. This is crazy. I just want you to know this is getting good. I hope Alonzo loves this episode. There's a lot of ass eating or something. She talks about her ass cheeks a lot in this. That's what's Icebreakers, and this is the outro playing now.
My mama don't like you and she likes everyone. And I never like to admit that I was